They say it's all been done, but they haven't seen the best of me. So I got one more run, and it's gonna be a sight to see. Had to have high hopes for a living, shooting for the stars when I couldn't make a killing. Didn't have a dime, but I always had a vision. Always had high hopes. Had to have high hopes for a living. Didn't know how, but I always had a feeling I was gonna be that one in a million. Always had high hopes. Had to have high hopes for a living, shooting for the stars when I couldn't make a killing. Didn't have a time, but I always had a vision. Always had high hopes. Had to have high hopes.
First one up, Kara, please go to the blue side. And second will be Annie to the red side. If you win, you'll advance to bracket 2. Okay. One person at a time. If it lands on the board, 1 point, in the hole, 2 points. Not on the board, 0 points. I know, sprinklers came on, unfortunately. One person goes first, so either Annie or Kira. You guys can decide.
You go.
Annie, go.
Okay.
You can be closer, Annie. You're like way far back. Okay, grab your bags. Grab blue, grab red. You're gonna go again until someone wins. Yeah, so they'll both go over the most points on that one. We'll stay, the other one's out. Wait, grab that bag. Grab that bag so it doesn't hit it.
What are the rules? Like if it rolls onto the board, does that count?
That's fine. Yeah.
As long as it just stays on the board, then you're good.
I know everyone plays by different rules.
1 point for Kira.
Oh god. Oh, that's good.
Annie, you are out. Kira, bracket 2. Luke versus Chloe. One point for Luke. One point for Chloe.
Good job, you guys.
The tree. Interference. Right. Interference.
2 points for Luke. Tie. Go again.
Let's get it. Good job, you guys. You want to go first or me?
Okay.
One point for Luke.
If it sinks later.
It's 2 points then, yep.
Ooh, that was close.
Close, but no cigar.
Yeah, I know.
1 point each.
Oh my god.
Oh, and then 2 points for Luke.
Nail biter and a half. Like.
2-1.
Come on, Chloe.
Ooh.
Okay. Chloe, you are out. Jamie and Carla, you're next.
Good game, fam.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
One for Jamie.
Nice, Jamie.
Okay. Kira? You're up there.
I want to go up there. Look, I'm cool.
Versus Jamie. Whoever wins will fight Luke, and winner will come back in as head of household. One point for Kira. What'd you say?
1 point.
One
for
point
Jamie.
for Jamie. 2 points for Kira.
Too far. Oh, ew. That worked. That was a nice one.
Ooh, 3. That's 3.
3 for Jamie, 2 for Kira.
Oh, now she's
One for
found the
Kira.
one.
Okay,
Jamie wins.
Jamie versus Luke. Winner's head of household.
Surprised those two went on.
Hey, you did good.
Got better.
You went from like 0 to hero.
You go back down here.
You're good.
You want to go first?
No, you can.
Okay.
1 for Luke. One for Jamie. Three for Luke. Jamie, the only way to make it is to make that in the hole with that one. Okay, Luke, you are head of household and back in the game. Everyone to the living room.
Just one left.
Hey, everybody.
You were just nominated out. How do you feel?
Pretty shit. Pretty shitty.
Okay. It's like, so what happened?
Sophia happened.
Sophia?
She flipped it.
Really?
Yeah, she's like trying to tell everybody that this person's a big player, but she's the biggest player. She really is.
Okay.
Yeah, so.
All right. Well, if there was anything that you could have changed, what do you think you could have changed?
Not being put up on the block. Oh, Jensen's such a wild card. You never know.
Luke, you have won the battle back. Please stand. You're the head of household. We will have a talk session and then nominees, but it's also included with dinner. So I imagine the next nomination ceremony will be in about an hour, hour and a half. You should kind of get back in the rhythm of things.
Basically, I know that Luke probably told you something else because he seems like the type that would. So what happened was I came into this house and right off the bat after the volleyball challenge, he was like, people are out to get you. Like, we need to be each other's moles. And from the first moment I heard that, it was kind of like, okay, whatever, like, fuck no, I guess. And he would just like come randomly up to me and be like, people don't like you here, like, you're gonna get on the block, like, I'm in the ins and you're out. So like, you need to like get it together, or like, you need to like tell me things. And I was just like, not about that energy. And like, I'm sure he's great like as a person, but here his energy just rubbed me the wrong way. And everyone that I talked to about it, like everyone that I talked to about it, like, kind of felt the same way. And so I saw an opportunity, and I took it, and I took him out. And I didn't think that he was going to get back in. And now, we took out possibly the strongest player, like, strongest challenge player, and she is fucking pissed at me. Logan told me to vote for Chloe. And I kind of wanted to just vote out, I forgot his name for a sec. But he's like been asking to go home, and I feel so guilty.
Jansen,
yeah, thank you. And everyone's like hugging Chloe and saying like, I'm sorry. And I was like, I'm sorry too. And she's like, are you? And like, I feel so shitty. So now I feel like I don't even want to play anymore. So that's where I'm at.
Okay.
I feel like Diego like does not fuck with me anymore because I voted for Chloe.
Okay.
And I feel like Marcus doesn't fuck with me because I voted for Chloe.
Okay.
So I feel like maybe if Charlie and Haley are in my corner, and maybe if Jansen wins the power of veto again, he would just use it on me if we were up against each other. But I know for sure that I'm going to get put on the block because I've never been on the block, and it was like aligning for it to happen. So whatever happens next, it's fine. Really, no hard feelings for anyone. But I'm really fucking bummed Luke is back in the game.
Oh yeah, she got you. She got you good.
I had a feeling it was her.
I don't know who the other person I voted for you, because I know I did. I was like, I kept my loyalty, and now it's going to pay off.
I'm putting her ass down.
Please do. She just did Chloe so dirty too. It's all these things just coming down.
So she's been playing secretly.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's
Good to know.
wonderful.
But you were on my side.
Yes, I was one of the people that voted for you. I can look you in the eye and tell you honestly, I did that. Go me. Makes me happy. It's a beautiful turn of events. I'm feeling wonderful. Get Sophia's ass out.
Yeah, let's get her out.
Yeah, and Jensen's kind of begging, but you know, do whatever you want.
Should we just put them both up then?
That's what I would do.
That's what you
Because he
said.
genuinely wants to go, so it makes it so you're not ruining things with other people since you're still in the game.
But I want her gone, not him.
Then you send her home. Oh, true. Well, I know that me. I don't know. True. Well,
Because he's not going to do anything to get me.
yeah.
And Luke, just so you know, the only thing you need to know is Charlie has 2 rounds of safety left, so Charlie can't be nominated.
She cannot be nominated.
She cannot be nominated for 2 more rounds, just so you're aware of that.
Okay. Well, wasn't planning on it. She's a sweetheart. I want to get Sophia out. I want to do it.
Well,
What do you
Sophia
suggest?
and Haley clearly have leads, so you could pick both of them. I don't think anyone would care to like argue about who goes, but I would definitely vote for Sophia to go.
Sweet.
That was my
Let's do it.
Great.
You and Marcus are allies.
Yes.
Marcus hates me right now.
Oh shit.
He hates me.
Because you voted me.
No, because I had to put him on the block. Just barely.
Oh, okay.
I put Jansen and I put Marcus because I couldn't put Charlie and I couldn't put Haley. So I was like, okay, me, Sophia, Diego, Chloe, and Marcus. Out of the bunch of them, I felt like Marcus was like the safer one for the house. I don't know. He seemed the most neutral. So I put him on and he hates me for it. Jensen uses the veto on him. I put Chloe volunteered to go up because I felt like I was like, I don't know what to do, and she volunteered. She said that I could put her up. I talked to Diego about it and I was like, I feel like Chloe, out of the 3 of them, I was like, Diego, I put you up, you're gone. I was like, I feel like out of the 2 of them, like Sophia, like we are bed buddies. I don't know. I feel like she wouldn't forgive me for it, but Chloe said that she would, and then she volunteered. So I was like, okay, so I put her up, and then the girls voted her out. So we're down a number.
Here's my plan.
Okay,
I want Sophia out.
I know.
So I'm
I
putting...
think everyone knows, and that's like obvious. So if you want to go for
I think
this,
she's nervous.
she's nervous.
Yeah, I want her out.
I mean,
I want my revenge.
yes, I get that. And is there like, I just want to make sure we're not overseeing a better path to the end, because Sophia to me isn't the biggest target. Like, I'm not invalidating what you want and like revenge. All about it. The theatrics, go for it. But I don't necessarily feel like she's a huge threat. And if you guys could work together, like I have a lot of leeway with Sophia. I feel like she listens to me a little bit. She's close with Haley, and I would assume Charlie, and maybe, honestly, everyone seems close now, and Diego.
So who do you think?
I don't know.
Should I put her up just so she
So
understands?
everyone expects. I think everyone would expect you to put her up. I think people would expect you to put Jansen up there too.
I'm not doing him.
It's a stupid one. I felt stupid doing it.
I'm not putting him up.
I felt stupid doing it, but I was too scared to put.
He came up to me and he was gonna say something, and I said, nope, not right now.
What's surprising though, dude, is Jansen's actually winning competitions and kind of becoming a threat.
Good.
And he wants to leave. Like, it's like the most insane Big Brother player I've ever witnessed. Like he was begging me to put him up, and I was like, "Is this your strategy?" He was like, "No, I just want to go to church tomorrow." And I'm like, "What game are you playing?" But it's working for him. Just like to be aware. I don't know. Maybe like I'm trying to like talk to Marcus. I try to be like, "Hey, can I talk to you later?" And he's like, doesn't want anything to do with me right now, which I understand. He's mad at me. I would be upset if I was on the block too, but like it's still like want to talk, you know.
Okay.
So take with that information what you will.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
There's no guarantees about us maybe going and tossing it up in the final two, but I would like to see it happen because both you and I think, are very good competitors.
I'm down for that. And a battle backstory is pretty epic. Good job out there.
Thanks. Thank you. I didn't see that coming.
It was scary between you and Chloe because you guys are out for the most blood, and you guys were the first pairing like together. So everyone was like, yeah. But if you have another target, like I said, I feel like I could sway Sophia to work with you. I feel like she could get past it, and she'd be hella intimidated by you.
What if I put her up, but we didn't vote for her?
I feel like this is what I'm saying. That could be a really smart plan because people wouldn't see it coming. But like, this is your HOH. So like, if you want Sophia out, like we can do that. I'm on board.
No,
But I
put
just
her
think,
up and
like-
put her up and not get her out.
I know. I'm just thinking, is there another way where like that works out for us later? But then who would you want to target? Me?
Yeah.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah, but I also don't because I like you. So
Okay.
I'm thinking, can Haley or no? She have
Her
immunity?
safety ended now.
So she can go.
Only person that has anything is Charlie with 2 rounds. Everyone else is free game.
So Haley can go. What if we put up Haley and Sophia and then have Haley go?
Who are you thinking for a final 5?
Thinking me, you, Diego, Marcus. That's 4.
Man, I don't like. And then Charlie's like the automatic.
And then Charlie.
I don't like that. That's 4 guys. Like there were like 5 guys coming into this, and then the 4 guys make it to the end. That's kind of like
It's kind of a power move.
no. That's kind of lame.
You think it's lame?
I think so. Men have dominated this game forever.
So
it's like,
who do I take out then? Do I put up another man? Do I put up Diego?
I don't know. I feel like Diego will like work with me, but I'm just kind of like
Who do you trust more, me or Diego?
nervous for how long. I haven't like been like through a lot with you yet, Luke. And you just told me you're coming for me.
Not right now.
You just told me
When
like,
I was honest.
Yeah, and I appreciate that. I'd rather someone be honest with me. Sometimes I feel like Diego likes to like tickle my ear with like things I like to hear. I feel like he fucking owes me because I used the veto on him.
Okay.
But I mean,
What if I put up him and Sophia?
that's what I just thought. I feel like the girls would go for him.
That'd be kind of a power move, wouldn't
I
it?
need to talk to Sophia first to see like how.
How she's feeling.
Yeah,
I think I need to as well. I want to talk to Diego too.
maybe we should talk together, the 3 of us, because you guys have stuff to talk. Like
Who?
you and Sophia.
Yeah, I want to know what happened. I thought she had my back. I literally saved her ass. Chloe wanted to nominate her, and I
Were
told
you guys close?
for a little bit, not anymore.
Diego was telling me this week.
We were close, so I could tell that the alliance was kind of fizzling.
Which one?
Ours,
Diet bitches.
Bitches. Could tell it was kind of fizzling.
Okay.
So I started giving some information to Sophia,
Yeah.
just stuff that I had heard. Nothing about like us to like
Yeah.
weaken us.
Same. I started building a relationship with her.
Yeah.
It's like, wait,
So I was building a relationship with her. Chloe wanted to nominate her, and I told Chloe not to. And Chloe, I can't remember who she put in her place.
damn.
I can't remember. But I told Chloe not to. Chloe listened to me. So I saved Sophia from getting put up on the block.
So she kind of owes you.
She does.
I mean,
So
maybe,
I kind of want to keep her
maybe you
around
could
for that
make her
reason.
like a minion
Maybe.
or like a shield. I don't know.
I'm just so nervous right now.
Same. I think everyone is. So maybe that should make you feel a little better. The house has like just gotten more and more tense. Like, and this nervous feeling you're feeling, it isn't gonna go away. It's just gonna get worse.
Okay. can we trust each other? Even though I want to win.
I
And
want
know
to trust
and
you,
you want to
Lou.
win as well.
I want to trust you. I'm not targeting you. I'll say that.
Okay, I'm not targeting you.
Like, I wish like Marcus wasn't against me, because if he's against me, then I have to target him. But that's not like what I want. He's not like, I'm not like super threatened by him. It's like I'm like, oh, like I want to work with you, but he hates me right now. So I feel like I have to like cover my assets.
Okay.
With someone so vocal about like that. But yeah, now Haley is finally targetable, which I'm into whenever. And then Jansen is kind of like scaling up my list of like danger.
I feel like now's the time to strike and get out someone that's been making moves.
I feel bad because I feel like that was what just happened with Chloe. Everyone was shocked.
I think it's time to take out someone that's been making moves. I think it is Sophia's time.
You think?
Yeah. Part of it's like out of spite, but another part of it is like she did that to me. Like that was clever.
Yeah.
That was clever.
Yeah. Who do you think you'll put her with?
I have to talk. I know that I'm gonna put her up though.
Yeah.
But I have to talk and see who I should put up with her.
Well, with the way the house has been voting shady with Jansen, people are keeping him here because they feel safe with him around.
Should I just put him up?
As like a pawn and get Sophia out.
Mm-hmm.
If that's what you want to do. This is your HOH, like I said. Like,
Much to think about.
Yeah, a lot to think
Thanks for
about.
talking with me.
yeah.
How's it going? Here's the 411. These two have both lied to me. I've lied to both of them. They've lied to each other. She just let me know that Logan's been lying to me about the Chloe situation, which I believe. So in my head, I'm thinking us three to the end. Fuck those guys. And I'm ready to flip the entire script. I think it's a new game, a new day. You guys are going on the clock, I assume. How do we stop that? Here's how we stop it. Hopefully he puts both of you on the block. And then use the power. One of us wins power veto, or Charlie, and then takes one of you off. And then Luke puts up. Who would Luke put up? I have no idea. Maybe me.
You or Logan.
Okay, well maybe Logan goes out. If it's me, then I hope that we can. Well, if it's me, then that's shitty.
Yeah, if it's you, like, it's fine, honestly. I don't know.
Well, if
I'm
you
not
win the
gonna
power
get-
veto and take one of us off, we're both safe.
Yeah.
Am I okay?
Yeah, come on.
Yeah.
Luke's shortly behind me.
Okay. I think it's good that we have like a group search.
Yeah, you can let him in.
I mean, he's in the other room now, but like, I think he'll come back soon.
It'll be shadies.
Okay, fine, don't worry.
Well, I can't log it anyways. I'm stupid. No, if we get power veto, you take one of us off the block, we're both safe.
Who do you think he's putting up?
These two.
Sophia.
He just talked to me, and he obviously has revenge for you.
What did he say? I want to hear his
doesn't
exact
know.
words.
I can't give you word for word, Sophia, but like, you like, you know the vibe, right?
Just tell me. I want to. Tell me what he said.
Like, that was really clever of her. She's a really smart player, and it'd be nice to get her out.
I feel like it was more me than that.
Not really, to be honest.
Okay. Am I the draw?
That's a smart way to play though. If he is like a lot of people like when they come back into these shows, they're like angry, but that doesn't. It's a social game. Like you just need to kind of like, oh no, big
Yeah.
deal.
Well,
So that is what he's doing. That's great, but he still has it over.
and I talked. He definitely wants to nominate you, but like I talked to him like, I don't know. Like I was like, is there ever a world where you feel like you could work with Sophia? Like I feel like people wouldn't be expecting that. And I think he might want to talk to you later, just to like clear the air because you guys have beef. I don't know. That could be a good strategy too. Like when I was just talking about it, I was like, it's like could be really smart too.
I wouldn't work with him again.
You wouldn't? Why? You might have to, bro. You're fighting for your life right
I'm
now.
a really bad liar. I already had to lie to his face one time, and I made it so
I mean,
obvious.
well then don't lie from that point forward. Like, just tell him that. Like, I won't lie to you. I don't know. If he's giving you like a little bit of a glimmer of like staying there, take it. Like, do whatever you need to stay in this game. That's what I would do. I feel like he told me he's coming for me too. Yeah, so that's fine. But he also said, yeah, he doesn't know what he's doing right now.
Do you think he like is saying anything to Marcus?
Marcus was the first to pull him away, so I would assume Marcus has said a lot to him.
I remember talking to Marcus and he said that he's like one of the only people that did not vote for him and voted for Charlie Potts. So I think that he's starting to like kind of work together.
Totally. Yeah, and I know Marcus like hates me, and so I feel like I like told Luke.
Why do you feel like that?
Because I put him on the blog.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, like I get being mad, but like I feel like he hates me. Is it Luke? Bring Luke in here.
Hello.
Hi, Luke.
I'm not eavesdropping or anything. I just wanted to come up because no one was talking to me.
Well, the house is a lot smaller now, so.
Yeah, is this everyone?
No.
Plus Jensen?
This is final. It's the final 8. Right?
Jansen, Charlie, and Marcus, final 8.
That's right, Charlie and Marcus. I already talked with Marcus. I talked with Jensen.
Is there anyone you want to talk to one-on-one? Because I feel like this room has a lot of conflicting priorities right now, and we're all just gonna bullshit each other with this group of 5 right here.
Yeah.
If I'm gonna be completely honest. So if you want to talk to somebody, I haven't spoken to you. I'd love to speak to you.
Okay,
Okay.
let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go to the little secret room upstairs.
I'm not gonna lie, I was thinking maybe putting you and Sophia up.
Yeah, I wouldn't like that. Who are you working? Like, who's your ideal client to at this point? Do you know?
No.
Okay. I have been.
I was talking with Logan.
Yeah.
I think Logan is gonna win.
Yeah.
All of it.
Here's my thing. Okay. Can I tell you the story, the tragedy of Darth, Luke, the Wise?
Me?
Yes.
Okay.
Here's the tragedy.
It's because I pawned myself.
Yeah, well, it's more than that. So, I'm working with you. This is back then. I'm working with you, Logan, Chloe, myself. Like, that's my final 4.
Mm-hmm.
And then Sophia wins HOH. She puts you, and who else was Charlie on the block. And Sophia comes over to us and she's like, Luke has told both of me that he's like wants to get both of you guys out.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, okay, I believe you. And maybe she did, and I believe her, and we probably did. You were playing the game, and that's totally fair. And I was like, okay, Luke's out. I thought you were working with Luke, Sophia. So it's weird that you want him out, but okay, that works for me, and I believe you at face value. So I'm gonna go get.
It's interesting that she came to you and she wanted to get you and Chloe out.
Yeah. Well, she just got Chloe out.
She got her
Yeah.
out.
No, Sophia's the reason that Chloe's gone. The only people who voted to vote out Jansen are me and Marcus. The only people who voted to keep you are Marcus and I don't know who. I voted you out.
Yeah.
But that was
I know
under-
everyone voted me out.
Except for Marcus.
Marcus and who?
Did you vote him out?
No, I voted to keep you in. You're the
Okay,
only
so it was
person
Marcus
that
and
Marcus
Jansen.
voted you to stay in.
So that's that. But Logan, I like gave my word to Logan. Like I've lied to everybody in this game, truthfully, except for Logan. And now I'm hearing that all of these lies that he's told me, and I believe them. Because they're connected to truths, to other truths. Sophia came up to me and she's like, because she voted for Chloe and Haley voted for Chloe, and so Sophia was like, the only reason I did that was because Logan convinced me to. And I was like, interesting.
What if I did this? Sorry.
Jansen and Logan.
Sophia.
That would be good. That would be
That would be too big?
You're back in the game. Build your resume.
Build my resume?
Here's the problem with that is that
I
like
don't
the
want to
two
put a target on my
no
back.
the two big but they're also like the two biggest veto wins. You might be better off like sticking like buddy with Logan. What are we doing together? Until you have another shot. But like I think maybe this round you put up Sophia and Jansen, and then if the veto is used and Jansen takes down, or if the veto is used at all, put Logan up.
Okay.
This could be your shot at Logan.
That's a good idea. Because Logan's gonna win.
No, yeah. His target is massive.
I hope this doesn't offend you. You're not really on like my target list right now.
That's so offensive. Well, here's if I'm not on your target list, like I'm down for you, me, and Marcus final 3. Because I know that Sophia, Haley, and Charlie are in cahoots.
Okay.
So if that 3 can exist, us 3 can exist. Jansen is this pawn that's just gonna make it to the final 2, and let's battle it out.
That's what it seems like at this point.
Yeah, you might be missing church, Mr. Work in the Glory.
Yeah, I definitely think I am. Unless I get out like tonight. Right, guys?
I don't know, probably not.
Okay.
Or is the jury still sticking here until the end of tomorrow? Alright, well, I would put up Sophia and Jansen and try to
And then if a veto is used,
put up Logan. Because that makes everybody's expecting you 100% to put up Sophia and Jansen. So that's like nobody's gonna be like, what the fuck? And then you can, if the veto is used, you can put up Logan and he won't be able to do anything about it. And it's gonna be too fucking tasty.
who do you think's got a good chance of using veto or winning veto?
I think I got a good chance. I think you've got a good chance.
If you won veto, would you save his ass?
No, please don't do that.
I think I'd probably save Sophia's ass in that case because I think people would get mad at me if I saved Jansen's ass, like in front of everybody, publicly.
Okay.
But I think Logan goes either way. So
either one.
it doesn't, because the result is going to be Logan. It's either like Logan goes home and people don't hate me, or Logan goes home and people hate me. I'd rather go with Logan goes home and people don't hate me.
Okay.
So I would.
Okay. So you'd save Sophia. Okay.
And that also like allows me to have some kind of influence over her potential, because I saved you, which like in turn helps you.
I'm caught in a web of never being able to go home.
I'm sorry, I told you to not to use the veto, but you did. Okay, well, we've been up here for too long.
Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
He is the one, like, for very first elimination, he came up to me and said, like, vote for Haley and Aaron. Like, those are the 2. And I was like, that's the first thing that he set in motion that I was like, I don't know if I can trust this guy.
Yeah.
Granted, there were a lot of people saying that to me,
True. I don't doubt it.
but something to be noted. I don't know. I was trying to like think of a world where like we could work together, and
I can't work with
he's
that dude.
open to it, dude. Like he is.
I don't want to.
I
I
you're
feel
gonna
like
go home.
I'd rather go.
You can't be saying that to the
I'd rather
HOH.
go home.
Okay, we'll work with him long enough where you can do another play that, like, I don't know.
I'm like, just give me one more physical challenge and I'll fucking.
Girl, well, you gotta make it that far first.
Yeah.
I mean, there is power veto.
Mm-hmm.
That would be scary because if then she gets pulled off, one of us are going up. If you're or me aren't already on.
No, if I got power veto, it would be Jansen 100%.
Yeah.
Because he really wants to leave.
I know. I told him, I was like, whoever you put up with Jansen, like, at this point in the game, they're going home. I do think Jansen's a threat now, though.
110%.
Like,
Yeah.
he's been winning comps, and no one knows where he's at.
members.
And like, he doesn't have any bad blood with anyone. Nobody dislikes him.
He put together one with Lada.
Yeah, but not like for
Not for, only for like personal preference.
Dude, I feel like Luke and Diego are hella scheming right now. I see that, like, taking off.
Mm-hmm.
Because Luke right now is just looking for information. He's really nervous. He doesn't know what's going on in the house. Or, like, what's played out. And they've kind of caught up to date.
Mm-hmm.
But with Diego in his ear, like, Diego's smart, you know? I don't think we should leave them alone.
maybe you should go find him.
Sophia, I think you need to, like, I know it's against everything in your human body and being, but, like, kiss some ass.
I'm not gonna do that. I can't do that. not for him. I tried for Diego, because, like, I just was not really, like, trusting of him, and then everything that he said when he came in here, I was like, oh, you have been lying to me, I fucking knew it.
How do I know this is not a lie?
Yeah.
That really sucks. He's like said he would be like so like help me like. Should we have gotten him out and not Chloe?
I've been saying that since first round, so.
I didn't expect a battle back and for Luke to be back in the house though.
Should have been Jamie. It should have been Jamie.
Damn it, Jamie, yeah. Okay, listen. No, you have to fucking kiss ass, Sophie, because listen. No, shut the fuck up right now. These boys are boying. And Luke presented something to me of like 4 boys, and then final 5, 4 boys, and then Charlie, because she's automatically there. And I was like, I literally told him, I was like, that sounds really lame. Like, there were 5 boys that came in here, and 4 of them are going to make it to the end.
Yeah.
Like, that's, like, really a loser version of Big Brother. Like, it's not what it's about anymore. Like, I don't know. I just feel like that's kind of a slap in the face. I was like, let's work with the girls. Like, I don't know. That's why I don't like that happening right now. Because that, and then they can recruit Marcus, and then Jensen's a swayable person.
Yeah. You just tell them, hey, we're doing this. So you can do it.
This is a scary game.
Yeah.
Just think about it and think about like how I proposed to him. Like, no one would suspect like you and Sophia working together. And he was like, we could get a big target. Like, he brought up Diego's name and my name. He said you too. And I was like, well, that sucks to hear, but thanks for being honest with me.
Yeah.
And like, that seems like a better plan than anything else you suggested to me. Than just sticking your feet in the ground and saying, no, I'm gonna go home.
I just feel like whatever I do, he's gonna like lie about it. You know, that's the biggest thing.
Luke?
Yeah, because if you think about it, like just as simple as
So why
it
do you
is.
care?
Because
This
as simple
game, people lie in this game.
Because as simple as it is, I stabbed him in the back early on.
Yeah.
So it's like he's gonna do it to me.
And he's called you a genius for it. He thinks it was a great move. Does he like it? No. But if, like, you two could pair up, it would be, like, not expected. And, I don't know. Trust there would have to, like, I don't know. Sounds like that would be almost impossible. But, something. Expect the unexpected is the Big Brother line. And that would be unexpected. I don't know. I'm like so tired of this game. And I'm so tired of thinking. And
I know. I wish I was in Charlie's shoes.
Right,
being
honestly.
safe for 3
Just
things
in
would
there.
feel so fucking nice. Just like a weight off my shoulders.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've got beef with Marcus that I have to like work through. He hates me. Do you have any suggestions there? Like,
Talking to him, if you're able to.
Luke has to nominate another boy. With you.
No, my hands are so sweaty. I'm nervous. I feel like I'm gonna go to the basement. I feel like that's what's gonna
Girl,
happen.
you gotta play your best game right now. That's what you gotta do. You're fighting for your Big Brother life.
Just like if you either of you get power veto,
I would consider using one.
would you consider it?
If I win it, then I'm safe too, so I would. But otherwise I'd be a replacement nom. And I'd go home.
I think I'm gonna go.
Girl, you can work with him. I'm telling you.
I don't.
I was talking to him, Sophia. I was talking to him. Let me speak. Like, does he like we're going home?
Okay, he told me, and all I know is what he told me. I don't know the truth. That's what he told me.
Are you gonna tell us the truth or are you gonna lie to us?
No, I'm sorry.
Okay.
He's putting you and Jansen up as like at least that's what he's telling me.
Putting you in here?
Sophia and Jansen,
Okay.
because he thinks that you have a better shot. He is your ultimate target, and if he fears that if he puts you up, that you might go up instead, and he thinks that nobody's going to vote out Jansen at this point.
Would you guys?
If it was you and Jansen, I'd vote out Jansen. I want Jansen. He's this piece
He
that's
is
very
becoming,
annoying.
Yeah,
he's a very annoying piece on the board.
No, he is becoming like a threat because he is winning competitions, and
people don't want to vote him out.
he has no clear lines too.
Yeah, nobody's officially aligned with him. So,
He's
if
not
that's
aligned
like-
with anyone.
if those
People
are
have
the-
tried to align with him, I'm sure.
If those are the
I
final
think he has
noms.
social anxiety.
Oh, me too.
Me too.
The both are sweetest
I
thing
don't
in the world.
interact with people this much.
Yeah.
Exhausted.
No, but if those are the final noms, so I'm going for Jansen.
Yeah.
Did you like catch him up to date?
Did I
What'd you
catch
tell him?
Luke up to date?
Luke, yeah.
Oh, I just told him like what happened with his elimination because that's what he was most curious about.
Yeah.
And I told him everybody voted for him except for Marcus and Jansen because that's the truth. But now we're in a different stage of the game, so
Was
you
it
can't.
not? Did Clara vote him out too? I thought
No,
she
there was
was
only 2 people who
Karma.
did vote for him.
Yeah, it was like 7-2.
Yeah, it was just
There were 2 votes. I was trying to figure out who they
It
were.
was just Jansen and from what I've ascertained,
Jansen and
Marcus.
Marcus. Do you know if Carla voted for him or did Carla vote for Charlie?
I think she voted for
Everybody else voted
him.
for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I told him, yeah, like I knew you were going, like, but the house like was all in consensus, and
And I
that's
feel
why
like
I
we
was
need to
avoiding
move
you and like
forward
not
and
talking
not
to you
backwards.
Yeah.
because it was too hard. Like I couldn't like sit there and like lie to his face. If we have these 4 numbers, we're safe because if one of us gets put on the block, only 2 of them can vote, and there's 3 others of us. So he'd have to nominate. Oh wait, no, Jansen. Fucking hell, he's such a wild card, and who knows the way he's gonna vote.
So we have to talk to him. Because if he's on the block, we're
Unless,
fine.
yeah, if he's on the block, then we can save you.
It was way better than a season with returnees who are just fucking voting with their friends. This is so juicy.
This is savage. My anxiety has not like gone down all day today.
I met you guys yesterday, and I feel like we have this whole fucking opera of like relationship.
Yeah.
And we have exes.
I feel like I've known you guys at least a week.
Yeah,
What do I say to Chloe when I go down to the basement?
she's fine. Just say, I'm so sorry. I love you, girl.
Good game. I don't know. That sucks.
What would this game have looked like if Jamie returned? I don't even like.
That would be fun.
That would have been a very hard. It wouldn't have been because Jamie would have just been another Jansen, and it would have been a very hard game to like navigate.
Yeah. Luke's just gonna make this like episode or whatever about like Luke's revenge. And we kind of talked about like, hey, like if you wanted to think about this in like a smarter like gameplay way, we could make this like a brilliant like Dan's funeral type of plan instead of just like out of anger being like, no.
He keeps talking about wanting to be a Sith Lord, so this is Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah.
That's like not a great way to present yourself to the house.
Okay, so that conversation between Logan and I about should we put up Sophia or Chloe, I said Sophia at first, but then he was kind of like, why, what about Chloe? And then I just immediately, like, I want to put it off the sun, so I'll be like, yeah, Chloe's fine, because I thought they were both safe, stupidly. Sophia has shown loyalty to me, and then Haley came up to me and was like, hey, we should get up Sophia next, because I feel like she's just been lying to me, and like she voted out Carla, and I've just been lied to. And I was like, that makes sense, that makes total sense, but I think I've been snowed. I think that like those girls are like, I think yeah, Sophia voted out Carla, but I think they're still like together, and I think Haley's like smart enough to know that like Sophia's still her best bet. I think Sophia, Haley, and Charlie are in an alliance, and Logan and I seem to be on an island on our own. I need to talk to Logan to make sure that he's on the same page with that. And then, because if he thinks that Sophia is still with us, she's not. And he thinks that like Marcus is against us, but I think Marcus is one of like our only hope. And even if he's like been against us in the past, like the we need to get our fucking shit together and like understand that we need each other. And because exactly what I've been saying the entire game that I was scared of happening, probably going to happen at this point, but we need to work to make it not happen. And then Luke, who seems to be like public enemy number one, I think he's actually our saving grace at this moment. The wind is out of my sails because Chloe's gone. I really had this whole like final two, I could see it, I could taste it, and now she's gone. And she's so good at cornhole, and I know she kicks out at cornhole in Survivor Utah every year. And to watch her lose that, I know like her blood sugar was low, and it was just so unfortunate. And the tree interference, but it's battle of the sexes at this point, and I need to make sure that the boys are aware of that because I don't know they are.
Please stand and make your first nominee and why.
So, you had to have seen this coming. So, my first nomination is going to be Sophia.
Okay.
Simply because I want revenge.
Okay, Sophia, please take a seat on the block.
You're a good player, and you scared the bejesus out of me.
And who will be your second nominee and why?
This was the hard one. You're easy.
It's so nervous.
You want to go home so
I really do.
Well, I want to test something, so I'm not going to nominate you. I'm going to nominate Logan.
Okay. Logan, please take a seat and why.
I'm nominating Logan because I think Logan's going to be good.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Okay, first time on the block. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty defeated right now. Just sitting next to Sophia is the last person I want to be next to. I feel like we played a really good game, and like the fact that no one still knows that we know each other outside of this house, I think is a really great accomplishment. So it just sucks that like I'm sitting next to her, because if it was anyone else with Sophia, like one of us would still be going through. So sitting next to each other just kind of cuts a little deeper.
Okay.
I'm pretty disappointed in Luke because you'll see on the clip maybe it was right before you walked out, but he had offered a final two for me. He said, I envisioned like going to the end with you on final two. And it kind of caught me off guard. So my plan is to just kind of expose that like his word is shit, and the rest of his game is kind of in the trash for putting me up here, and he can suffer those consequences.
Yeah, right before this, he pulled me up and said, when he came out, first thing he said to me, he said, Logan, like, I would love to make a final two with you all the way. I was just as surprised as you were, and then you wanted to nominate me, so I just think it's important for everyone in the house to know, like, what your word actually means.
Yeah, go let everyone know.
I just think that's shady, Luke.
Yeah.
Like, why would you even say that to me? Just don't say that to me. Just say, like, hey, I'm going to put you on the block. Why do you have to lie about it? If you're upset with Sophia for doing that, you're doing the same thing to her. I just don't think it's a respectful way to play. Sorry.
I'm sorry.
Well, I don't think
It's the way
you
that
are.
It's the way that I'm playing right now.
I know, it's fine. Play your game. I wish it would have been different, is what I'm saying. Like, I was out here talking to you, being honest. And then just that you lied to me makes, now I can't trust you, bro. Like, even if I want veto, like, how am I supposed to work with you after that point?
I guess you can.
So is that it? You're just drawing a line in the sand now? You should have done that earlier if that was your plan.
No, I don't know what my plan is right now.
I was open to working with you, like I'm honest with you, but now I feel like I can't trust anything you
I was
say to me.
talking with Diego and Marcus,
Okay.
and they both agree that it's you and Charlie that are kind of like the heads of the beast.
Really?
She's so nice and kind.
Of course, Marcus and Diego are going to say that.
I don't know, I just felt like, I don't know what to do, and
So
so,
look at Charlie. Okay, listen. Charlie's an amazing person. I love her. She feels like my mother. I connect with her. You'll see us fighting. She's a great person.
she is.
She doesn't have an idea of what's going on in this game. She doesn't. At your eviction, I was like, who do you think the two votes are? She was like, Diego and Chloe in the middle. I go to Diego and Chloe. They both voted green. She doesn't know what's going on. Head of the beast, that's bullshit. Don't listen to that. I can understand me. I've won
I've been sus
competitions.
about you since we met up at Cody's place.
You
Not
were
like,
what about me?
like sus that you know the whole thing. You have a personality. Girl, you're in this to like win. And so am I. And so
Well, yeah, and like, see, I appreciate this conversation way more than what you told me in the patio and did this. Like, I'm just wondering what changed between then and now.
just talking with those two. I should have
Let that speak for itself.
But yeah. Good luck.
So I'm kind of hoping somebody else wins it. Saves Logan, then you throw me in there. Then who votes me out?
I can win veto, right?
Correct.
I think so.
You just can't play in the next HOH, but you can play in all the vetoes.
I can play all the vetoes. So if I win the veto, I'll just save Logan. And that will show him.
That might fix it.
That might fix it.
No, come here. I'm sorry. But I do this and I feel kind of gross. Why? I feel like I stabbed Logan in the back and it's not what I wanted to do. To me, I feel like we had a genuine connection. And then on top of this, my aunt passed him. And I miss my boyfriend. It's out there, so it's hard. And I don't like the way I feel right now. I'm sorry. But I'm worried that's just going to come off as whiny to everyone. I can't talk to any of them right now. They're all pissed at me. I don't think so. It's definitely. You don't think so? Well, we talked to Diego, we talked to Charlie, talked to Haley. I'm sorry. It's pretty rough. It's an emotional thing, but also, Logan just did that. So, I have a hard time having compassion with that because I just felt the exact same. The same look that he just gave you, I literally just gave it because he just did that to me. Okay. So I'm like, look, those are kids, right? And I just said that and then came to me. So, I just feel like so hurt. I was like, yeah, you looked me in the eye and said that you were my friends and you want to see me in top 3 with you, and then you put me on the chopping block. So, imagine how that makes people feel. Yeah. And Sophia had her kind of so I want her out now. I want her gone. She hurt my feelings. She made me screaming with 3 pillows. Yeah, I'd say it's pretty intense. I was pissed. Yeah. Because I really like playing this. It's fun.
Okay, Marcus, how are you genuinely feeling right now with Luke's decision?
Good. Great. It worked out exactly how I wanted it to.
Okay.
I literally told him right before he came in that he should do Logan and Sophia, and then he did. And that makes me happy.
So do you trust Luke, you'd say?
No.
Oh, okay.
I think one of the only people I feel like I can trust right now is Logan.
Oh.
Not Logan. Diego.
Diego? Okay. So
Because he's been honest and open in the same way that I have, and we're now making it here, and I feel like it's because we've been being honest, and we're keeping our eye on things, and we keep being right about the same things. So I'm like, clearly you have a good intuition about what's going on, and I feel like we're in sync with it.
okay, and if you happen on the next head of household, who would you put on the block?
It depends on who wouldn't leave. I would probably let Jansen go home. And then if Sophia or Logan stayed, I would kick one of them out because I don't trust them.
You're definitely mine?
You're not mine.
Okay, cool. Just kidding.
Yay, now we're gonna have dinner with that one who's voting for us to leave. Love you too.
You didn't even look at me.
I know, I'm comfortable. Thanks, love you too. Thanks for being here.
That's really neat.
Let's eat. Thanks.
In my house, getting ready and asking me for lashes, and if their shoes are still at my house, if they have that one jacket that's there, and everyone meets at my house, and then we all drink, and then go out.
But when you go out, where do you go? What place comes to mind?
We always go to Boomerang first.
Boomerangs down under?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
That's my
my
friend's
god.
spot. So
I went there for the first time the other day and I was like, boomerangs down under, what the hell?
The down under is like the classic bar downstairs, and the Boomerang's like the nightclub upstairs.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, it felt so random and it's like,
Because
really like,
they're all Australian.
it's really like gay friendly though. Like,
Yeah.
is it a gay bar or is it just,
Is
yeah.
it not a euphemism for penis? Boomerang down under?
Is it not?
Because the down under bar was down first, and so they like because it's down, like you go down and do it.
It's
And
a
then
gay
they
bar?
because they're like.
I guess it's not a bar. It feels like a gay bar.
Alright. Do you like bottled Coke? Or do you like canned Coke more?
Bottled?
Why?
Because cans tend to have a tinny flavor, and the bottled ones are from Mexico, and they use cane sugar instead of corn syrup, and it just tastes better. Also, Coca-Cola Lights have different mixes for their products, and they vary just a little bit, and I prefer how the Mexican Cokes taste, but not like Mexican Coke, not that.
Obviously, the last conversation we had, I wanted Logan involved, but Luke seems to be. It seems irreparable right now, right? Because they just like that four.
Logan just had the same look. He gave Luke the same look that I gave him.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm laughing.
Wait,
But
so remind me, are you and Luke? Is there anything there?
as of right now, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think that the three of us can move forward without Logan. If Nom stay the same, and I hope that I can trust you to say this because Logan has a great chance to win veto and pull himself off, and then you could go to him and say fuck off. But if Nom stay the same, I think Logan is like, this is our shot. I don't know what you think.
Yeah,
because we still have us three.
I think Luke's gonna end up getting out though.
You think Luke's gonna get out? Well, we still have a shot. Well, what's your suggestion then?
What do you mean?
What do you want to happen?
If we can get through today, that'd be dope.
Yeah.
I
Let's
feel
just play
like
it by ear then and make the best decisions that we can when they happen. But
I think it was smart because I feel like those were definitely two strong players.
it's funny that the two HOHs that have like made the biggest nominations were Jansen, who doesn't want to be here when he nominated me and you together, and then Luke, who wasn't even in the game 30 minutes ago.
And everyone's like, what happened?
Yeah.
I want to know what happened because him and Logan and him had like the longest conversation. So I thought for sure
It's just because he thinks he's a threat. It's because he thinks he's gonna win.
He said that before we went inside. And then he told Charlie, he's like, I think you're gonna win. He's like, I either want you out or I want Logan out. And he's like, and Sophia's just gonna get out no matter what. And I was like, I support that, but I think Charlie's gonna make it to the. Well, she has like a rite of pathway to get up there. So
Justin is fucking terrifying the fact that he's still in here.
By fate, by chance.
Like, I don't like what is the point that he gets out, legitimately.
I would love it if it came down to him because then it would just be great to just be like, well, that's an easy pick.
He could win, especially because like if there was a jury vote this season, he's not winning. Like nobody respects what he's done unless there's like a meme vote and everybody's super fucking pissed. But he's good at these challenges and he could make it to the final two. That's the argument because I guess that actually is an argument against pulling into the final two is that he is good at these challenges. And
yeah, that's he literally said that
he could win the entire.
I was like, I just wanted to eat it, and then I was like, oh, now I won. I was like, yeah, that's kind of how it is.
Okay, yeah.
Well, now I feel like one of the other people I can trust is you, so I hope you don't ruin that.
You're the only person that, at least that I'm aware of, has lied to me. So, the only person that hasn't, that I'm aware of, lied to me. I think I misspoke.
Yeah. I feel bad that Chloe's wrong because I thought she was gonna be right here with us. But that's what I mean by Sophia, though.
Well, that was Logan's move. Did you know that? Have I already talked to you about that? But that was Logan? Yeah. Because Sophia came to me and she was like, I'm so sorry that we voted out Lucas, but like, or that we voted out Chloe, but like, Logan came up to me and he was like, we need to make a move on Chloe because she's winning all the challenges.
I don't believe that.
You don't believe that from Sophia?
No, because I've seen her like 20 times.
Yeah.
When she was playing the game on Luke, she was doing that. And she was going, I was literally just next to her kind of following her around, watching her have a different turn to talk to people, and it worked out in her favor the way exactly.
So you don't believe that Logan did
Here's
that? Here's what makes me think that he did. Is Logan hasn't had a conversation with me since, and he knows that Chloe and I were like, and he hasn't like looked at me, and he was like very close to me, and he hasn't looked at me since Chloe's gone home. Yeah,
that's interesting. He hasn't talked to me since, but now I want, and now I'm more than happy.
It feels
to
like a boyfriend that just cheated on me and can't look me in the eyes.
Damn. Yeah.
So I think Sophia has some credence. I don't know. We'll see what happens. as long as we're on the same page as Logan as a possibility. And I'm down for
That's
that.
shady. I wonder. Now I'm gonna talk to Logan, and then whenever you talk to Luke, right now Luke definitely thinks that we're like this. So if
Keep
that
it
can
that
play
way.
to my advantage, then great.
Keep it that
But
way. I think Luke.
he thinks that both of us are like that.
Yeah, well, no, tight Luke is way better than tight Logan because I've seen tight Logan.
Is wishy-washy.
Yeah.
It's just funny, Marcus, how that changed between him talking to me out there and then talking to you and Marcus, Diego.
It's funny, what, sorry?
Like how that shifted and like his mentality to then nominating me with only talking to you and Marcus after.
Yeah.
What can you tell me about that?
In his conversation, I was like pitching certain things, and he was just like, Logan's a threat.
Yeah.
And that's all that mattered. Like
That's
whether I
fine.
like could work with him or couldn't work with him, he's gonna win, and I need to get him out because of that. And that was his reasoning. It had nothing to do with like loyalty, or it was just
Then
like.
why couldn't he say that to me?
And he said that.
Why couldn't
I
he
don't
say
know.
that to me?
Maybe he didn't want to deal with the wrath in the moment.
Yeah. I mean, he told me I'm like.
It also, to be honest, like looked like he was genuinely considering putting up Jensen. Like he was like I don't think like this thing that he did was like for show. I think he was legitimately like waffling. So that could have been a reason too. It was like a last second like.
Yeah, but then like, what was he doing those last seconds that swayed him from
I
like?
think he would have had a better opportunity to stay if he would have put Jensen on the block.
Who would have?
Whoever's on the block with Jansen is going home.
Yeah, that's a problem, and maybe that's an argument if we win the veto and take Logan or Sophia off, and Jansen goes up in that place. Like, who wants to be the victim of sitting next to Jansen next? You know, do we just get rid of him because of that?
Yeah.
I feel like we should at this point.
So let's see. 1, 2, 3. Marcus, Jansen. I would need your 3 votes or Jansen, but Jansen's definitely going to vote me out because Jansen sees people like you and people like me as big threats. That's why he put you on the block. He's going to vote for me to go. Marcus has a vendetta against me. I put him on the block. I get it. I wanted to work through it, but didn't have time. So if I were to say, it would be up to you guys. And I'm not going to ask you to vote for me because I want you guys to do what's best for your game. I just would like for you guys to imagine a world where maybe I could fit into that. I have used the veto on you. Like I feel like I've like fought for honestly each of you in different
for
ways.
all of us, yeah. You have.
But like play your game. It'd be nice to be here. I really love this game. Jansen is like another person that I don't know where his head's at.
It's impossible to.
But he's a good like backdoor too. Like if veto was used, like
If veto's used on either of you and Jansen's put up, like I genuinely like.
I would vote for Jansen.
Vote for Jansen because he's so scary.
if it was me versus Jansen.
No, because here's the thing. Because especially like if it was a jury vote at the end, like I'll probably take out Logan who's a threat. I'll bring Jansen to the end. If and beat him in a jury vote, maybe. But he's so good at competition. He's won more competitions than I am. I want to go to the final 2 with Jansen and lose to him in the competition.
You
Like that's
just
what's
don't
gonna
know what the
happen.
competition's
You
gonna
don't,
be.
but he's won more
and you
than
don't
I
know
do.
the twists and the plots that are going to get thrown in there too.
Yeah.
But I would rather lose to somebody who like wanted to be here the entire time in a competition than
Same.
Jansen in a
True.
competition. So that's what I'm saying.
Y'all dramatic as fuck. All of us.
I will say that this has been a much more wild season than like if this season like happened on CBS like Big Brother US, like it'd be the best season of all time. Like there's been so much like fucking bullshit and everything. Like Big Brother US CBS is just like boring.
Jansen would be a fan favorite, I think.
Jansen would be a fan.
He would win everybody's heart.
Twitter would love him. Facebook would hate him.
Well said.
Yeah. You know what I'm talking about.
Yes.
Twitter loves the stupid people. Not the stupid people, but the people
like
who are
the-
like not playing a conventional
Not
game.
conventionally,
Yeah.
like, you know. I think he's an awesome person.
No, I love Jansen. I do not have a negative word to say about him, except for
I do.
he does not play a big
I have a negative word to say about him. I don't like how he.
killed. I
He
thought
made me
like
put someone else on the blog. He made me put Chloe on the blog.
I thought I had that number challenge. 9. I think I'm good. 9's enough.
13.
Yep, 13.
But then
Not
you
only
gotta
beat
remember
me, but
too,
blew me out of the water.
The man plays what, 17 different instruments and knows.
That's what I'm saying. You
4
can't bring him to the
different
final. If you think you're going to beat him in the final 2, you're not going to.
He's played a very low kept game.
Yeah.
He's really
He has.
downplayed himself.
I would love if
Anytime
he
he
got
says
to the
something
end and, like,
degrading
it was
about
a
himself, I've
strategy.
been like trying to build him up, but I'm like, is this like your strategy? Like,
Right.
It's
Like,
not
what's
bad.
good?
to downplay like how brilliant you are, smart.
He's not doing it right now.
Luke is not doing that for him.
He had a family member that passed away. We got his phone back.
Oh, right.
What? Who told him?
What? Because he had his phone back.
Just barely or last night?
Well, when he was
Like,
out of the
this morning. Or I think when he woke up from his nap, he was like checking everything, and like, oh, we're coming back up. So like read it, and then like was kind of like processing it. Now it's like settling in.
Yeah, I would not want to be here.
Yeah, I'd be like, fuck this, I'm gonna go.
Right.
I would not care about it, but yeah.
I didn't really at that point. I'd be like, guys, let me reduce them out. Like,
yeah.
That hurts to hear.
Yeah.
Is he crying right now? Do you know?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah. That's interesting. I wonder, like, I don't know. Like a distant uncle that he like had good memories with that
It
he
was
said
like a
about.
distant aunt.
A distant aunt.
Yeah, just like so he like said that he felt like he was doing okay, and then like now he just feels bad. He was like having emotions, and I think it just like triggered him.
Yeah.
Just playing the game, like
yeah,
he's back in it, and it brings a lot of emotions out.
Yeah,
So
so
already
he was
being in a
like-
vulnerable like setting, I could see how upsetting that would be.
I think he might end up going home though, because she's like, yeah, I need my phone. I don't know if I can do this. And I was like, oh, I want to grab.
You think?
Good.
Well, that's sad.
Yeah, it would be hard to like not have your phone and then have something like that. This is my biggest fear right now. Is like going back to my phone. Like,
Yeah, I have no idea what's going on. I haven't been away from my phone for this long since like high school when I went to summer camp for Boy Scouts, which was like a decade ago.
where's Sophia?
I don't know.
we don't know. We were just.
Alone, I
we were
think.
saying, like,
We're down to the final 7. Luke, unfortunately, did have to go. His aunt did pass away, as we talked about earlier. He did tell me that there's 2 renoms, so I'm obviously not going to say. If the veto is used, that will just be the replacement nominee. Does anyone have any questions on the rest of this round? We'll play out just like normal. Yes, Marcus?
Where is Serena?
I can't tell you. Sorry,
Good try.
So that will kind of, I guess, be like a weird twist since he's not here and no one can talk to him about it. So they will go on the block. We are going to do Final 4 by Sunday morning. So 3 more will leave tonight and then Final 4 will be Sunday. First thing Sunday morning will be the HOH. We'll get that taken care of. And then we have all 3 of the final 3-part HOHs we'll have to set up and then kind of go from there. So what we're going to do for this veto is I want everyone to kind of move to where Christy is in that area, and it's going to be 1 leg. It's how whoever can stand on 1 leg the longest will win the power door. On your mark, get set, go!
Put your foot down.
He's not putting his foot down. I think you want to win.
If you touch me, I'm gonna smack you.
I'm gonna try real hard not to touch you.
Chances, you were out. You okay?
Yeah, that's a short corner.
Please sit over there.
I'll be here literally for an hour, so if you guys just want to drop now.
You're already, I feel like you're already struggling if you're already using that heavy language.
Okay. We can wait. Is that a pop ice?
No, and my foot did not leave the ground.
I feel like you're struggling if you're already.
I'm not. I didn't say anything about me. I'm definitely
There's
struggling.
open water over there. You're welcome.
I've played this game before. Sometimes the person who struggles the entire time ends up winning. I haven't done this myself because I was like, oh, it's just.
I'm crossfit, so it's kind of easy, but it's also
I noticed you did this barefoot.
I'm bored.
Yeah, you get more security on the ground.
I'm sure.
I'm nervous because I can't talk to the ghost of Luke. I can't like.
You can talk
Like I don't know what
to
it
your
is.
dude.
I know there's like this hidden item.
With this
when
knowledge
the
can't
talk
talk
about.
Yeah.
Fun that this person that we voted out the first thing this morning just kind of came back in and made this huge impact and then did.
Okay, yeah.
Sophia's out.
99 bottles of beer on the wall.
What?
99 bottles of beer.
Yeah, I don't know why.
You take one down, pass it around.
I don't know why she did.
Bottles of beer on the wall. 98 bottles of beer on the wall. 98 bottles of beer. You take one down, pass it around.
Is this your strategy?
98 bottles of beer on the wall. 97 bottles of beer on the wall. 97 bottles. I'm annoying myself.
Over there.
Kick him out.
Testing the.
Marcus, you're out.
Charlie, can you give us a second? She's not listening. She is stonewalling Diego Pena.
She's safe too.
She's still safe for this round.
She really goes my hands.
You guys, I need this speedo.
The jump rope thing earlier is catching up with coming to haunt me right now.
Good luck. Good job. We can duke this out. I mean, if not, I'll just win it for myself. It's up to you, by the way. Yes.
Because whoever comes off Luke's ring on is what goes in.
Would you use it on me if I draw? No, you'd be safe. Yes. No, I'm like, do I want to have it down? I'm kind of down to like do this with you and see whoever wins. Let's just like have a competition and see who fair and smart like who can win. I'm a little competitive, I guess. Are you down for that? Or like, I mean, we could end this, but I'm down to keep going. So what should we do? Do you want to just like battle this out? Or do you...
Okay, everyone in the living room.
fine.
Well done. Okay, Charlie, please come to the front of the room. You win the Power Up Keto. First time.
Right? Thank you.
You're welcome.
I don't remember someone's
Perfect.
You swore I could show my dad was it for me. When you saw your kids, I was like, she's a mother. Like, right, yeah.
I feel that's the only way, like, we can be so confident, especially with you being around the clock. I feel like you're so nervous, like, normally I don't want to do that, like, you're never, I'm always one of my kids, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
But because I can tell games from the beginning of your head.
Girl, today, it's like breaking points and like losing mind.
So from the beginning, me and you to the end.
Yes.
I'm not playing.
I know, this is like showing that to me. I totally know.
Yeah. And I feel like in the end, no matter what, like, if you know what I mean, and take it all to me, like, that's as equally much of a win for me.
Stop.
You know what I mean? So, like, seriously,
No.
like, my goal is to
Here, if you were a man and just like come home to your kids and be like,
I know.
like just like, I don't know. It means more than some of the other people here. So the feeling is mutual.
Absolutely.
But girl, I would still love to.
I know. For real.
But like, I'm down to just like get there and then battle it out then with you.
We got this.
Thank you. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna go act more nervous than I am.
Okay.
Well, I am nervous. Do you want me to send someone out here?
Yeah, send it.
Sophia?
So now I think it's pretty clear who my alliance buddy is now. But nobody's gonna know. We're both playing the game very strategically, and it's definitely helping us in our favor. So I hope and pray to God, Luke, you voted Jansen in as a replacement. If you did that, you have totally solidified, and that definitely knows that me and Logan are in the top 3. For sure.
Come in.
Hello.
Hey.
How are you? How do you feel? Good job on winning,
Puke,
by the
thank
way.
you.
Yeah, that was
I
sick.
totally want to puke. I'm like, oh my god, like, what do you think I should do? Like, I have no clue what to do. I really don't. I'm like so in my like,
What are you leaning towards?
I honestly don't even know. Like, seriously, it was, I can't decide one way or another. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I feel like you both have been down to your word. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
and that's what makes it so hard. It's not like, you know what I mean? Like, one was like, oh, you know, I'm gonna stick with you, and then like backstab. Or,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Or even like, I really like, I don't freaking know. I don't know. Part of me wants to use it. Part of me wants to save it. I'm like, I don't know what to do. I don't. Like, I'm torn, and I just kind of wanted to hear like from both sides. Like,
I really want to stay in the game.
right.
I truly think that I did help you towards the beginning with the Luke situation.
Yeah.
I think the vote was kind of like hired to get him out and keep you because of me. And I did keep my word about that.
Right.
Which, like, honestly, like, if you don't really care about it anymore, like, I know it's in the past, like, that won't affect me, really.
Yeah, and like, honestly, I don't take anything that's happened, like, up to this point, like, I don't take offense to it at all. Like I said, I'm here, I'm having a good time, I'm here to play.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, I don't know the rules, I'm kind of learning them as I go.
Yeah.
I think I'm doing a good job, but I don't know.
Now, I would
So-
absolutely love if you keep me, but if you also, you know, decide to not use the veto and it is up between me and Logan, I think that ultimately, like, he's the one that's gonna stay. Like, but it's okay. I would respect your decision either way.
Do you think he's gonna stay? Only because you figure you have.
I think if it's between you
have Marcus now, who's like.
I do.
No, not
okay.
Who's like. Yeah, you know, so I don't think Logan's as safe as he feels he is. You know what I mean? Like, part of me, part of me wants to say Logan so that God, there's Jansen that goes. I'll back up the block. You know? And then it's a win-win. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then I think that's like hella like, oh, thank you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, seriously.
This is so tough, it sucks.
Yeah,
I wish I lost.
I know. And thanks for like wanting to get me.
You what?
I said thanks for like wanting to get me to talk to you.
Yeah, no,
I was a
absolutely.
little nervous because I know that everyone probably comes up to you and is like, hey, you should do this and do that, and like,
Right.
hey, like.
Well, actually, like, I ask people, like, what would you do? You know what I mean? Like, what would your next strategic move be? Like, I don't want to necessarily know who anybody wants to vote up. I just want to know what would the next strategic move be.
I think
if this is, you know what I mean? Like, if this is what happened.
I think my strategic move to like would be essentially to win challenges. Like, I think for a little bit, like, I kind of got fed up with like the talking behind people's backs and doing that, and it's like someone's like, oh, it's just kidding, I've been lying to you the whole time,
Right.
and this happened and changed everything, and I'm like, okay, like, no more me like telling you one
Exactly.
thing and telling other people another thing.
Another thing, right?
Yeah, so I think just like take everything that comes with a grain of salt.
Mm-hmm.
I know that Haley trusts me. I honestly know that Logan trusts me too.
Mm-hmm.
I want you to trust me.
Right.
I feel like we've been pretty open with each other in
We
the
have, we
interactions
really
that we
have.
have.
Absolutely.
And I've really appreciated that from you. And I hope that you've appreciated that from me. Or
Absolutely.
that you at least feel like you can trust me.
I do. I really
So,
do.
Okay.
I know. Like, oh, God. This is like, I'm like, oh.
But yeah, I don't know. I feel like if it was you, me, and Haley, we could have an all-girl finale.
That could be a freaking hell of a
There's
freaking
only been
finale.
one girl winner before.
Are you serious?
I'm being dead ass.
Shit.
Yeah. I did hear that Marcus say that like it would be cool to have like an all-boys finale, and I don't want that. I don't want that. I want it to be an all-girls finale.
Are you gonna use it? Or do you feel like you're not going to? He said this is a hard position. That's why I feel like sometimes it's like a better one than being like that asshole. Because you can throw your hands up there and be like, I'm not even gonna mess with it. But I'm
like,
also wondering who he picks. Yeah.
I really don't know what to do. I'm like, do I save it? Like, do I keep it and just say no? You know what I mean? And it's like a double protection for me because I'm safe for the round, and then keeping it safe.
Yeah, and then you're not messing with anyone or like throwing anyone under the bus that's gonna come back around and fight you in the
If the
toughest.
roles were reversed, how would you like? How do you see the rest of this going?
That's a good question.
Right? Because I think at this point, like, it's so. I don't know. I don't think it's clear cut and defined at all. You know what I mean?
I think it's definitely toss up. But I do think if Logan stays, he's gonna be in the top 3.
You think so?
Yeah.
Who would you vote for then if you had to give like the veto to somebody? Who would you give it to?
I wouldn't.
You'd keep
I
it
would
for
keep
yourself.
it, and then I would vote for Logan to go out. That's what my game plan is as of now. Before I kind of forgot about the But I was like, yeah, like, you can get out of here. Yeah. Especially because at first I was like, I don't feel like I could trust Sophia or Logan, and then the reason why I felt like I couldn't trust Sophia actually came from Logan, and I was like, damn, I thought Sophia was being a bigger player, and it ended up being Logan. And you already know that Sophia has like she feels like she can rely on you, and she's another person that can help you in the end. Just speaking for you,
Yeah.
I feel like that's like something that you might not want to mess with.
Right.
But
it's just so hard.
It is hard, but it's also not that hard because at the same time you can throw your hands up in the air. You do have that freedom.
Right.
But yeah, and if you do make the choice, it's just reasonable. I genuinely feel like though it's probably Haley is who would replace. I think Haley and then yeah,
Jansen.
Jansen. Yeah, thanks. And
So
Jansen.
somebody from downstairs comes up, and then somebody from the floor.
No, Luke just picked 2 people to.
Oh, 2 random
fill
people.
in. No, 2 people from here, like that are still in the game, to go to the block if you save someone. Since he was still the head of household, he asked someone to go down. So there's still going to be somebody else to replace them. And I was just saying, I think that's going to be Haley and Jansen. Hopefully Jansen can go. That guy wants to go out so bad. But if Jansen does go home, then it's going to be literally cutthroat.
Right.
And I didn't think it was going to be that cutthroat until tomorrow, honestly. But I think after that point, the game's going to switch up a lot.
I think so too.
Especially if Logan says, well, no shade, no tea, all shade.
Right. Yep.
Yeah.
So hard. Oh my god, this is such a hard decision.
Yeah. We'll go talk to them. I complete the case. That's what I love. I like fucking grovel, bitch. Like, come talk to me. Let me know.
Yes, honestly.
With my stuff, yes.
Right.
I didn't even think that was a. Oh, I guess it is a possibility.
Yeah, because Marcus said he's gonna put me up, so now I'm a little freaking out.
Yeah, my desired outcome is Sophia off the block and Jansen is put up by the ghost of Luke, and I vote out Jansen.
Mm-hmm. That's
And if
desired
the
outcome.
noms stay the same, and I don't think they will. I feel like she's kind of in a savior mood.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of tears and crying, and she wants to uplift somebody.
I think she's more into Sophia than
No, if she uses it, it's going to be on Sophia, so we're just like really slaves to Luke right now.
honestly, yeah.
A couple of slave Leias.
Someone does.
Slave Leias.
You always look so much serious.
We're talking about desired outcomes.
What's your desired outcome?
My desired outcome?
Yeah.
Bye, Logan.
Honestly, mine is that she uses the veto on somebody, and that Jansen is put up by the ghost of Luke, Force Ghost Luke, and then I vote out Jansen. Because I feel like
that
Jansen,
would be nice.
Jansen
and keep
holds
everything all mutual.
because
He would be so happy. It would be very ideal to keep everything bosh.
Yeah.
But I think you're number 1 and he's number 2.
you think she's number 1 and Jansen's number 2?
Yeah.
Well, then
That's
Jansen's not going up because she would have needed to win veto.
I don't really know how that's working.
Because number 2 nomination would only go up if she was number 1 and won veto, and took somebody else off, and then wouldn't be able to go up because she won veto.
Yeah.
But who knows? I mean, we
I wonder why Cody asked for 2. Mystery. If only we could ask him.
One for each, like if one gets taken
yeah,
off,
it was
the
just in
other
case
gets put on.
the first nom won
I
veto.
think that's what.
I think that I don't think that Charlie was either of the noms. We'll see.
Well, she
No,
couldn't
I-
have been non because she's safe.
I know it's you, probably Jansen. I know I'm
True
not
Jansen.
Watching me, I'm like, I just know you're out.
I would be
just
shocked if
like
it was me.
want to
I would
like
be purely shocked.
like people have my back if I get put on the block.
Well, whose back do you have? This thing.
I have your back. I have his back. I have Sophia's back.
That's everyone.
No, that's half the people.
That's
There's
half the
8 people
people.
left. You just
Yeah.
said 4.
Well, like Charlie's safe and Logan's
Charlie's
like,
only safe
you
till
know.
6 though, and this is wait.
We're at
Did she
8.
just go back to safe till 5 because of Luke's leaving? Okay, so she is safe till 5.
She's safe till 5, so I don't
Dun,
have to
dun,
worry
dun.
about her right now.
Us 4 plus Charlie.
Top 5.
I'm actually so down for that.
That was a good show. That's fun.
Yeah.
Not a good game, but it's okay.
So I obviously want to know.
Wait, us 4 plus. Wait, hold on.
So
what's the math
us
there?
3 plus Sophia plus
Okay.
Charlie. Because Charlie has to be in the
I feel a whole
final
new
5.
type of way for Sophia now. I'm like, wow, I thought you were this little snake, and I'm like, fucking Logan. Wow. Are we allowed to swear on YouTube? I have no idea. I have not
yeah.
filtered my mouth this entire session. But there's a lot
This
of
is actually
little
YouTube.
black
Is
squares.
this appropriate for kids? This is YouTube for kids.
I hope not. I feel like people swear in other seasons. I watched the shit out of this shit.
I've been swearing quite a bit.
I feel like shit. But yeah.
I start every DR with fuck, shit, cunt, bitch, and I think that Logan's a snake.
I feel so sad. I didn't expect it. I thought you were gonna be a nice one. It's like, damn, there's two types of jumpers. There's the like cunty and honest, or there's the fucking switch ups.
Which am I?
You're the cunty and honest one.
Yeah.
He did plead his case though. I hope Sophia does. I advised her to not use it.
Yeah.
I was like, I would leave it in because I do have faith. Well, I know for one, I'm voting to keep Sophia in.
Yeah.
If like you're voting to keep Sophia in, if like you're voting to keep Sophia in, I don't really know where we're going. I don't really know. I'm
most of us
Worst case scenario is Haley versus Sophia.
Who would you pick?
I honestly do not know if I don't want to sound like me. But I'm being cunty and honest. Between the two of you, I like both of you very much, and I would have to really think about that.
I feel like I've done more decisions in your favor, so I feel like I have some like invisible loyalty to you. So I'm like I feel like I definitely voted for you to be in more.
I've been lied to.
And I like you as a player more.
I've been lied to directly by Sophia more times than you.
Yeah.
Which I forgive her for because we're all just playing a game.
Yeah, I mean,
But I've caught her in a couple lies. Jesus.
You haven't shown me the shady characters that I don't want to go with. And that I like. That is something that I feel like I can play with. Same with Charlie. Charlie's just a sweet little soul that's just like,
Yeah.
hey, and she's like, I'm in a terrible position. I was like, you were so happy for it. Imagine
You were
though-
already safe. You put yourself in this position for no
I was like,
reason.
You could have put your foot down and been like, well, I'm gonna go sit down. Like,
Yeah.
but imagine though if Logan did win it though, that would be so
Logan's like, I could go for an hour, and I was like, the fact that you're saying this right now is showing you're already struggling. Clearly he was. He was doing a good job at like seeming like he was solid though. He did not move until he was down.
My foot cramped.
Your foot cramped? I just like
That's literally I was like, oh.
I just had gravity take me.
I think I like put like I touched my other foot and then I like moved my foot and I was like, yeah, fuck it. Like,
You guys coming back for season 18 if you're invited?
oh yeah.
That would be fun.
yeah.
We need to make a 15 alliance.
You said, hey you, hey, back at it again with the bullshit. Crazy times to be alive. There's still more challenges to do. There's the top 7. We still got to boot some bitches out of here.
Yeah, we have 3 more fucking. Like, it feels like it's late. It feels like
it's a hairbuster.
It's crazy. Like, there's a good chance, a 3 out of 7 chance. No, 4 out of 7 chance.
3 out of 7.
3 out of 7 chance that we're gonna. Any one of us is gonna be in the basement tonight.
No, there's not. I'm keeping the energy pure. I am trying to keep that vibe. I said, we'll whip out some crystals, bitch. Like, I will be in the top 5. And then the top 3. And then competing tomorrow.
You were almost the first boot, remember that?
Yeah.
No, you
Stop. Don't talk to me.
It makes you feel good, but I really thought it was going to be me. The way he said, I know that there's 2 people in the house that know each other. And, like, I was out here when he went up and talked to you. Yeah. I was like, that's so not fair. Because he literally, the first thing he did was walk up to me and be like, hey. You know, we're technically not supposed to know each other. But I was like, idiot. I was like, I don't know you like that. Like, don't you dare.
We went to high school together like years and years ago, right?
I think I knew his boyfriend more than I knew him.
Alright.
I love when snakes fall.
Charlie,
Oh my
please
Jesus.
What
come.
walk together?
Charlie, please come to the front of the room. Okay. Firstly, you both will get a chance to say your plea as to why the veto should be used on you. Sophia, please stand and say your plea.
Charlie. Everyone in the house.
I will not take anything personally. Even if everyone ends up voting for me, I really will not take it personally. I've honestly appreciated everyone's time here. It's been really nice to get to know you in the last, 32 hours, roughly. I would love to stay. I think I'm a strong competitor. I think I've proven myself to be strategic, and I feel like I'm a force to be reckoned with at this point. So, yeah.
Okay. Logan, follow up.
Unlike my foolish nominee, I will take it personally. And no, I'm very appreciative of all of you, just my time being here. Thank you so much. My sense of humor, I don't know. If you can use me for advantage for your game, please use the power veto on me.
Okay. Firstly, Charlie, have you chosen to use the power veto, yes or no?
If I use it, then I'm safe. And
You're
I
safe
vote, right?
regardless. You still vote. So if you choose to save one of them, they'll come on the couch, and then the HOH, which goes to Luke, will then make the replacement nominee, which has already been locked in with me.
Okay.
You are completely safe this round and next still.
Both.
So firstly, just yes or no.
So I'm gonna.
You want to use the power veto?
I do.
Okay, please place it around the neck of the person you'd like to save.
Can I just say that? This is so not an easy decision at all. It's really not. You're
staring
at
me.
It's been amazing getting to know both of you. It really has. Honestly, outside of this game, I would love to you know what I mean? To hang out with you, to hang out with you. I think we should all do huge get-togethers and everything, just because I don't really tend to open up too much to anybody, especially being out here and just seeing my kids. So it's I don't have anybody. You know what I mean? But I feel like we've all come to this point where it's we form bonds and not these fake bonds. I really feel genuinely that it's sincere. So like I said, this has definitely been one of the hardest decisions that I've had to make. So.
That's the middle. So, which neck is it going?
Oh my god, why did you do the juke? Ow.
Logan and Charlie, please sit on the couch.
Because that literally prevents me from puking over both of you, okay?
That's okay.
Whoa.
Hey, you did good.
So, Luke the Ghost has already chosen his re-nominee. We will have 15 minutes to talk once this nominee is chosen, and then we will have the vote to evict. So, Jansen, please take a seat on the couch. Okay, 15 minutes to vote to evict. Break.
If you motherfuckers don't listen,
I am voting for Jansen.
I'm coming after all of you.
Listen. Here's my soapbox. I'm voting for Jansen. If you watch this back and I don't vote for Jansen, my address is come there and kill me. And if I see anybody else not vote for Jansen, I will do the same to you. I'm voting for Sophia.
This is why we should. You know what?
The final two winner is determined by challenge, and he's a challenge beast. Why are we giving this challenge beast?
I'm the best at all of the challenges. I cannot be stopped if I get there. Please just vote me out now.
Say that we're ready to vote.
No, that's not how the game works.
Yeah,
Because other people are gonna feel peer pressured to
Maybe if we all
Yeah,
just stay
13
here and
minutes.
talk about it, then you can't do anything about it. So.
We tried that last time.
Well, let's do it again. Well, it was one more person, and now we have one less person, so we're good.
Oh.
Right?
Have you met this guy?
Yeah, I know this guy. Many times.
You said how many a time? Well. If we have another COVID situation, I swear to God. Swear to God. Barney was like, it's almost over.
It's almost over. I get to go take a nap, take a shower, see if there's a bath down there.
I hope you're gonna do the switch around. I was like, yeah, no.
That's it.
I literally, like, when I tell you, my finger's like right here, and I'm like, there's no, like, there was
Which is frustrating.
That was not a winning. That was, and you lose no matter how.
Right, so let's go to the first of the game. Someone's gonna lose.
Damn, okay. Alright, we're about to vote to either evict Jansen from the game or Sophia. Sophia, please stand and give your plea as to why they should keep you in the game.
Like I said before, I appreciate every single one of you. I appreciate you too, Jansen. I'm sorry that you had to stay longer than you wanted to, and you probably will again. But I think it comes to show that you're a great team player. Yeah, I don't know. I'd love to stay in the game. 6 is my favorite number, everyone. I feel like I've added some fun to the game, and I, like, regardless of the decision, I'm excited to see who comes out on top. So.
Perfect. Okay. Jansen, follow it, please.
A vote to send me home is a vote for my happiness. Please, please, guys, come on.
Getting down to it. Vote to evict Jansen. Thank you.
Vote to evict Jansen. I love that. Cute.
I got some more for you. Oh my god, okay. That literally could not have played out any better. That is exactly what I wanted. Because now instead of a lose-lose, this was a win-win. So, Jansen, I am your genie in a bottle, and I am granting your wish. My vote is for you to go home. We'll miss you. We'll see you at All Stars because you're going, buddy.
I vote Jansen to be evicted. How's his name?
I vote to evict Jansen.
I vote to evict Jansen.
I vote to evict Jansen.
Thank you.
The amazing Jansen.
Okay, the votes are in. After the votes have been said, please gather your belongings and head downstairs. We'll have Kobe come up and help you out. By a vote of 5-0, Jansen, you are out of the game.
I'm so happy for you. Y'all are fantastic.
You feel like you won?
Yes.
This is the first time I've got up to my yeah, this is the first person everybody's talking. I was listening to how something's happened. Woo!
Can we do a group hug? Group hug!
Jansen, please head downstairs. Once you get downstairs, take a left.
A left?
A left.
That way's left.
Yes. Jansen, you are the new nominee that got out.
Yes.
How are you feeling right now?
I'm feeling fan-freaking-tastic.
Yeah, I know.
This is what I would define as winning.
Oh, I understand, because you were telling everybody to get you out, and they kept you in.
Yeah, for like, what time is it? It's like 8 o'clock now?
It is almost 8, yes.
8? That's like, it's like 8 plus 4. 12 hours today, man. It's freaking ridiculous.
I know. You have been in for about...
I was supposed to go out last night. Endless, just like 3 or 4 of the thingies, and I survived them. And then they put me up there, and they voted the other person out.
I know. It's like, what's really funny is that every single person that I talked to about you saying is like you were a wild card. They didn't know what you were doing, and all you ever said was just that you wanted to get out, and that was it.
Yes,
dude. I am proud of your gameplay. I am proud for you to be down here, and you know what? Just hang out down here, have fun, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the game.
Will do.
All right, man. Thanks.
Hey, Jansen.
Yeah.
Pandora's box was opened.
No.
There's been a waste of events.
It's different. It's different.
I'm not going back up.
No,
right?
no.
Okay.
Pandora's box has been opened, and the twist is that they get to bring someone back from jury, so you get to go back upstairs.
That's a joke. That's a joke, right?
To
Chancey, say it. This. No! Are you serious? That's not.
That's
no.
That's not real.
Come on, that's not real.
He changed it?
No! I don't want to go. Can I tell him no?
Why did he change it?
I ain't going.
What the fuck?
They could pick someone else.
What the fuck?
I ain't going.